Hello, we're Dirty Beast Games, a small team of old friends from Massachusetts who want to capture the wonder of video games from our youth. Our team consists of 3 members: Felicia Santos, our marketing manager, Ken McHugh, our co-designer, programmer, and musician, and myself, Josh Cheney, co-designer and artist. Feral Frontier has been in development for a little over a year now. Since then, we've attended indie game events in Massachusetts, such as Boston Fig, Playcrafting Boston's Winter Expo, Mass Digi's Game Challenge, where we won People's Choice and Best Indie Game, as well as Booth Space at PAX East. Feral Frontier is an action platforming game with nostalgic nods inspired by early 90s console classics. It blends together various influences which result in something familiar but new. We wanted to make something that we felt was fun and not dated, so we incorporated new ideas to make sure the experience meets the modern gamer's expectations, rather than conforming to the limitations of, say, an SNES or Genesis. We wanted to make something that feels like it's a progression from that lineage. Reynard is our protagonist. He's a fox who escapes captivity and explores the dangers of the wilderness. The player will encounter settlements with distinct characters and shops, as well as scary, powerful bosses to challenge the player's skills. Reynard has a wide array of moves at his disposal, giving the player freedom of choice to find their own solution to any situation. We want the platforming to feel like an improvisational parkour experience. At first, Reynard starts off simple, with only a single button and the direction controls which allow him to run, crouch and crawl, jump and air jump, slide on walls, and jump off of walls. Freely change movement direction mid-air, control exactly how high you want to jump by holding and releasing the button. The movement is tight and snappy, giving the player control. Eventually, the player will unlock the ability to use Reynard's claw attack, allowing him to perform a triple attack combo. Crouch attack, up attack, which sends enemies up into the air to be juggled, down attack in the air, which allows Reynard to bounce off of enemies, charge attack, that sends enemies flying. Reynard can shield against attacks, as well as reflect projectiles if timed well, dash on the ground or in the air, as well as diagonally or straight down, dash and then attack to perform a spin attack to go through enemies, jump from a skid to perform a tall pivot jump, combine the pivot jump with double jump and some air dashes to go even further than you thought you could, climb all solid surfaces as well as some background objects. This means not only walls, but ceilings as well. All the while, the player can continue to use various attacks while hanging on. This allows for some alternative approaches to engaging enemies. You can play with the abilities to find out subtle techniques that give you advantages and define your own style of play. Giving the player all of these options allows for some creative problem solving as well as a depth of mastery. Well, thanks for letting us show you Feral Frontier. We're Dirty Beast Games, and thanks for watching.